What the engineers had seen in the October coup d'etat was ruin, and for 3 years there had truly been ruin and nothing else. Beyond that, they had seen the loss of even the most elementary freedoms, and these freedoms never returned. How then could engineers not have wanted a democratic republic? How could engineers accept the dictatorship of the workers, the dictatorship of their subordinates in industry, so little skilled or trained and comprehending neither the physical nor the economic laws of production, but now occupying the top positions from which they supervised the engineers? Why shouldn't the engineers have considered it more natural for the structure of society to be headed by those who could intelligently direct its activity, and accepting only the question of moral leadership of society? Is this not precisely where all social cybernetics is leading today? Is it not true that professional politicians are the boils on the neck of society that prevent it from turning its head and moving its arms? And why shouldn't engineers have political views? After all, politics is not even a science, but it is an empirical area not susceptible to description by any mathematical apparatus. Furthermore, it is an area subject to human egotism and blind passion. The wild pressures of war communism could only sicken the engineers. An engineer cannot participate in irrationality, and until 1920 the majority of them did nothing, even though they were barbarically impoverished. When the new economic policy got underway, the engineers willingly went back to work. They accepted the NEP as an indication that the government had come to its senses, but alas, conditions were not what they had been. The engineers were looked on as socially suspect element that did not have the right to provide an education for its own children. Engineers were paid immeasurably low salaries in proportion to their contribution to production. But while their superiors demanded success in production from them and discipline, they were deprived of the authority to impose discipline. Any worker could not only refuse to carry out the instructions of an engineer, but could insult and even strike him and go unpunished. And as a representative of the ruling class, the worker was always right in such a case.